Hello everyone, it is me, Geek King. I'm back with another unboxing. Today we got from Beyblade X, Knife Shinobi 480HN, and Keel Shark 380F. I know, right? We got the green one. And Knife Shinobi is a Hasbro exclusive. It is retooled from Horn Rhino, in case everyone is curious. So, Hasbro exclusive, retooled. Well, I mean, all the exclusives been retooled, basically. AG7F from Hasbro and TT. It's a double pack, so all you get is 2 bays. Flip to the side, it just says download the app. Right here, slide rip tap, but I don't do that because I actually want to preserve these boxes. And then it just kind of continues down here. Flip under here, we got the beautiful barcode. Flip to the back, it shows us the stats. So, Knife Shinobi's is a right spin defense type. For the blade bit, Knife Shinobi's right spin defense blade. Attack 23, defense 50, stamina 27. For the ratchet 480, and actually, I don't think we ever got, I know we got some 460s, but at least in wave 1, I don't think we got any 480s. I know we got some 380s, 360s, 960s. And then like 460s, but I don't think we actually have a 480. I mean, if we do, I'll correct myself, but not. I guess it's the only, well, at least from wave 1. I don't know if wave 2 has any 480s. But if so, then the only way to get a 480, even though the 4 ratchets are kind of bad, because it's like a box, so you're prone to burst a bit more easier with this ratchet. But if you want the 480, just say you got a ratchet of it, then get Knife Shinobi. Attack 11, defense 11, stamina 8, height 80. Yeah, so 480 for points of contact, 80 millimeters tall. For the bit, high knee HN, which stands for high needle. I know for a fact this is the only way to get it. Well, in wave 1, in wave 2, at least Lance Knight has high needle, and I think there might be 1 or 2 other bays that have it as well. But at least Lance Knight in wave 2 has it. But in wave 1, the only way to get high needle in wave 1 was to get Knife Shinobi. But it comes in this purpley color, which I don't mind. I will admit though, the ratchet colors is pretty good. But attack 15, defense 55, stamina 20, dash 10, burst 30. Then on the other side, if I can show it. Okay, it's a bit hard. Hi. Now we have the green version of Keel Shark. Keel Shark 380F is a right spin attack type. The blade Keel Shark is a right spin attack type blade. Yeah, it's basically like a meta counter, a counter for the meta, which makes it meta. I was supposed to bring up that point with the purple Keel Shark, which is, in my opinion, the better looking one. But ironically enough, this one was actually included, well, from a TT product back then. This was included in the Drawn Dagger deck set. Drawn Dagger was a bay, well, Dagger Drawn on the Hasbro was one of the bays you got in the Good Stadium. There's a Bucket Stadium and then this Good Stadium. You got that in the Good Stadium. It came with this one, Green Keel Shark and Purple Helm Knight, which is in the double pack with Yao Kong, which is in wave 2. I am getting that pack for the Purple Helm Knight because it just looks good. But yeah, so attack 60, defense 25, stamina 15, ratchet 380, 3 points of contact, 80 millimeters tall. Attack 15, defense 7, stamina 8, height 80. And then for the bit F, which stands for flat, attack 40, defense 15, stamina 10, dash 35, burst 80. Alright, now then let's just quickly fix up the tripod again. Boom, boom. Where do I keep on putting my stuff? Oh, it's underneath my legs, looking for my scissors. But without further ado, let's open it up. Always be careful when using scissors or anything sharp. Now that unfortunately for some reason I have Green Keel Shark in my app, but I'm gonna still show off his QR code in case anyone else wants to scan it in. But this Keel Shark is kind of a worse. I mean, it's not like the blade itself is still good. It's just the parts are kind of like a nerfed version of its original counterpart. Well, not nerfed, but I mean it's just like the repacks are a bit different than the originals. Like, for example, the yellow L Wizard, it comes with parts that make it built like a stamina, but the repack of the green version makes it built like a defense type. Not saying this one is built like a defense type, but I'm just saying, you know. Just like the repacks are, they're not like a nerfed version, just they're not the same, so they come with like parts that kind of make them a little bit more difficult. Just trying to open up the box. Oh yeah, from the side it says tape. I actually forgot about that. But no, bad, because, well, not bad, it's just the last pack I opened was the starter double pack, which has a unique way of getting into it. Yoink. Is that it? That is it. Are you gonna stand up? Oh, but that's on my fault. I'm on the tabs on my end. Alright, we're gonna need some help. That was just a winder. There we go. So before we get into the base, comes with the paper, so we take a look at that first. So this is how you assemble your bay. And then here's how you launch the bay. Boom. The parts of the stadium, the do's and don'ts, and how score points, just first to 4, but if I'm gonna play, I'm just gonna say first to 5. Survivor is 1, knockout and best are 2, and extreme is 3. Alright, now bringing back the stuff. Let's get, oh wow, that's like really clickbaity. That looks purple on the box. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just on the box it looks purple. But like, that's blue. Damn, he's like quite the colorful one. I mean, it's not like the end of the world, it's just on the box it's purple, so I thought I'd be getting a purple high needle. My favorite color is purple, so usually I prefer to get stuff in purple. We're just taking out the parts and we take a look at them once they're out. Oh wow, that looks weird. I have to do comparison with Needle. Luckily, I have, well, at least I have one because it's Helm Knight, but I think I have, no, I have 2 because Helm Knight and Green Arrow Wizard both have a Needle. And I think that might be it. Okay, well, these feels it's not clickbaity as I'm trying to get this out. So we got the green flat, which honestly looks more neon, but I'm not complaining about that. And then we have the ratchet, the 80, and honestly this one looks pretty cool. It looks aquatic-y, and I think they may use the same color in Croc Bite, but I forgot. That is a piece of cardboard that I never realized. Alright, now we get the base. Well, the blade part of the base. Whoa, they went flying and they're not even constructed yet. Alright, since I care a bit more about Keel, we're gonna look over the exclusive for Shinobi. Well, we need 2 comparisons. I want to use Helm for this one. Alright, so we look at the parts and then the blade for the base. Just for a more in-depth look, you know. But here is the bit, high needle, as it falls on my hand. Good job, me. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know, this part looks a bit different there. Like, I don't know, I don't really take a much look at needle. But the difference between the two is that high needle, high bits are just like a millimeter taller, and low bits are a millimeter shorter. So oh, I should probably get a keel as well for this. Like with low flats being a millimeter shorter than flat, and like high taper and high needle being a millimeter taller than taper and needle. That needle was from my helmet. So yeah, we got the bit right here. Then for the ratchet, we have 480, which honestly kind of just looks like a average kid string or something bright from the 90s or 80s. Like it just pops. Kind of looks ugly, but the blade makes up for it. But the box is very clickbaity. Like I thought I was getting a purple high needle, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, 4 ports of contact, 80 millimeters tall. Then for the blade, we have Nice Shinobi himself. It's like a purple ninja, which apparently TT. Well, I thought it was gonna. I mean, it's kind of trend, except with the bear one, because there's a Bay exclusive. Like, there's a Bear Savage was a Hasbro exclusive Bay. At least we thought it was exclusive. But in the latest reveals, there was a new stadium set that had an orange version, and its TT name is Scratch Bear. So I guess the Bear Bay is not a Hasbro exclusive anymore. But what they've been doing is, in the UX line, they're taking Hasbro exclusive bays like Nice Shinobi and Steel Samurai and upgrading them. But I forgot what Nice Shinobi's upgrade was, but basically it was introducing a metal needle, and it was supposed to be a light defense type, because the idea behind that one is supposed to be bouncing around while draining the attack type. And then it's not out yet. We've only seen pictures of it in Core magazines, but there's a UX Steel Samurai coming. Although I guess Nice Shinobi's not going to be Hasbro exclusive for much longer, because depending with the new, there's a Beyblade game coming out this year, at least hopefully, fingers crossed. Depending if you pre-order like some sort of special edition, or if you get like a deluxe edition or something like that, you get like a painted Nice Shinobi as like an exclusive item. So for right now, it's still Hasbro exclusive, but once that comes out, Nice Shinobi is technically not exclusive anymore. Technically, because it's using the motif, which is the Bay chip, but I mean the purple version still Hasbro exclusive, like with the yellowish Bear Savage, that's still Hasbro exclusive. Bear Scratch is an orangish version of it. But yeah, this one is actually reprinted, like I said, from Horn Rhino, which is my second favorite X-Bay at the time of recording this. Because, you know, if something is better than Tusk Mammoth, then Tusk Mammoth is going to become number 2, and then Horn Rhino is going to become number 3. And my third favorite is Blue Viper Tail, and then my first favorite is Tux Mammoth. But here is the comparison. And it's like, I feel like it's smaller or more pointed outwards. Because with Horn Rhino, the point of it is supposed to like have center of gravity, but this dude feels like it has points, so it makes it look weird. But yeah, it's like a ninja, which, yeah. And we flip to the back. Here is the QR code in case you folks want to scan this into your X game. I'm going to quickly focus on this just to make sure you guys are getting a good picture. And now we can put the bait together. So how you do it is you take the ratchet, and I will be saying this at the end when we go over Keel Shark, and then you twist to the right. Well, you twist to the right, but since we're getting left base now with Cobalt Dragoon and this month Lightning Arrow Drago, I know, right? If you want to do that, you would twist to the left for those guys, but since everything TT is run out as right spin, you would just twist to the right. And then you stick it. Actually, before we do the ratchet bit, so with burst resistance on ratchets, see how flat has a thick shaft, while high needle has one that's like non-existent. The thicker it is, the more likely it's to burst, but that's not saying like that's not saying like if you use one that's non-existent, you're always gonna burst. It's just like saying you have a better chance of not bursting, you have one with a thicker one. But you know, there are times that bay with a low burst resistance have bursted, like high resistance burst bay. But once you stick it in, I mean, you can leave it as is, but me, for a personal preference, I just kind of fix it up like that. Alright, now let's get into the green version of Keel Shark. So first we have a green version of flat, well, not green, more like a neon-ish green, or like a burger green. Yeah, it looks more like a burger green. But yeah, it has a thick shaft, so high burst resistance. Well, I say high, but in this case, high burst resistance means most unlikely to burst, while low means very likely to burst. But yeah, nothing really special, just a flat. And then we have a 380, which, I mean, to be honest, for a 380, I mean, 3 points of contact, 80 millimeters tall, you're better off using 360 because you're a bit shorter. But, I mean, for the color, I really do like this blue, and I think it's what's used on Bikecock, which is Wave 2. It's in Wave 2, and it's a Hasbro exclusive blade that's retooled from Keel Shark. And then we have the blade itself, the green version of Keel Shark. And in case you're curious, here is the purple version, which took a month to get here, and it's, God, it was such a nightmare to get this during collection, but I'm happy it's here. This one's like I could easily find at a retail store. But I didn't really care for it, but it looks cool, and there was a good price on it, so I decided to snag it finally. But yeah, it's like I said, it's like a meta counter, which makes it meta itself, so, you know. Counters meta, which makes it part of the meta to counter the meta. It's weird, yeah. But before we do that, in case you folks are curious, here is the green version of his QR code. Actually, I'm curious what the purple one looks like. Yeah, but like I said, these ones are kind of like the retools are not enough to say the least, but it's like they make them a bit different. Like at least between the Arrow Wizards, one's stamina and one's defense, but with Keel, it's like this one is 360 low flat, so it's like the ratchet and bit are taller. So the green version, basically, if you want the short version, get purple. If you want a tall version, get green. That's basically how I sum up the real difference between the two. Because low flat and flat, they're both thick, burst resistance. 380 just gives a little bit more of a burst because it makes you taller, that's it. But let's bring out the stadium and do some testing. Well, not testing, but you know, just like test launches. So how it works is we're gonna just do a free spin for both Keel and Shinobi, then we do a quick little battle. So first to 1 point would be, and then we'll just launch Knife Shinobi first, then Keel Shark, and then call it quits. Let it rip. Yeah, but I don't know if any other bays in Wave 1 have 480. I know there's 460, but I don't know there's 480, so this might be the only we get at least for Wave 1. But High Needle, definitely for Wave 1 is you have to get Knife Shinobi, but since Wave 2 is coming out now. Not Canada yet, I haven't done anything, but Lance Knight has High Needle. And yoink. Thank you. Alright, let's launch Keel. Alright. It seems like a little bit different. For some reason, I remember Keel just going back and forth along the extreme rail. But let's get these bays launched. And rip. And rip. God, that happened so fast. It made me blink my eyes. Though I should probably be careful when watching Keel, because I remember seeing pictures of people having a stadium broken by Keel. It wasn't purple. All the pictures showed the green version, so I don't know. I say just be careful watching a Keel. But yeah. Alright. And that was a tie, but it really doesn't matter. We're just doing we're just doing quick battles with both bays being launched first, so it doesn't really matter if there's a tie. Rip. And rip. There's that. And to get you out to prop you up. And there we go. Well, that's been my look at Beyblade X's double pack of Nice Shinobi and Keel Shock. Well, I'd like to thank folks watching this unboxing on Beyblade X's Knife Shinobi 480 High Needle and Keel Shock 360 flat. I mean 380. Think on the purple one. 380 flat for this one. If folks enjoyed the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I'll apply them as fast as I can. And subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I drop a new video. But until next time, toodles!